Welcome, student. Now we will proceed with the second lecture, that is interior of the earth. Okay, now we will start with the reading. The first point of this lesson is the geographical explanation. Uh, The before boiling, the milk was in the liquid state. So here an example of the crust of earth is a like boiling milk. Okay, after it came to boil, the steam started coming out. After some time, a thick layer of the cream develops on the milk. The temperature of the cream is lesser than the milk below. Thus, it can be implied that the creamy layer cooled faster than the milk below it, which remained hot and in a liquid form. Similar process occurred when the earth cooled. The scientists unanimously believe that the earth was formed out of a solar system itself. Initially, earth was a gaseous hot balloon. It cooled down as it rotated around itself. The process of cooling took place from the outer surface towards the Earth's center. As a result, uh, the outer layer of the Earth become cooler and solid. But as we move from surface to core, heat increases, and at a certain depth, the interior of the Earth is a semi-liquid. Man has always been inquisitive about what lies in the interior of the earth. The direct observations of the earth's interior has not been possible as yet. Through various methods, the scientists have tried to estimate about the same. To infer about this, study of the material came out of the volcanic eruptions, and the seismic wave is most important. Matter comes out of a volcanic eruption. So the scientists are always uh, in the study of the uh, uh, core below the surface, but it is yet it is not possible because the inner surface, at the center, there is a very hot. That area is very hot. Okay, so let us continue with this reading. Mm, uh, matter comes out of a volcanic eruption. So there occurs uh, many times a volcanic eruption. So the magma, gas, steam, etc. uh, uh, comes out on the surface. when lava cool and the solidify, igneous rocks are formed. So this process when the volcanic eruption occurs on the earth, the hot magma, gas and steam comes out, and when lava cools and solidify, the process of igneous rock forming started. Through the estimates of the study of temperature, density, gravitational force and pressure, the interior of the earth was understood. uh, for instance, when we go deep into a mine, we feel an increase in temperature. So we can have an experience of the temperature which is going increase as we move the inner side uh, of the uh, earth. Similarly, the magma came out of the volcanoes from the earth's interior is hot. Such estimations were made by the geologist who studies about the earth. Several earthquakes occurs in a various places on the earth. Every year seismic waves are generated. These waves travels through the interior of the earth. The study of their direction and velocity helps us to estimate about the interior of the earth. Man has also tried to dig deep bore holes in the interior to know more about the same. Can we dig deep one side of the earth and come out of the other side? So this is an imaginative book or imaginative things. Our earth was formed approximately 4.6 billion years ago. Initially, the earth was in a gaseous state. It started cooling through the process of radiation. The earth then liquefied with time, and the outermost part of the earth cooled first and became solid. Uh, this outermost layer of the earth is called the crust. Even today, outer planets of the solar systems are in a gaseous state. The composition of the Earth's interior. So let us look what it the what it composition. So here we can get acknowledge knowledge about the curse with the example. Look at this picture. It gives us a knowledge about the inner side of the earth. At the total inner side, it is a inner core. Then secondly, it is outer core. Then mantle. Mantle means the from here the land started. The crust, continental crust or oceanic crust at the outer surface. Okay. So here we have an geographical explanations of the crust uh, of the earth. While going from the earth's surface to its core, major changes occurs in the temperature and its density with respect to these two element, that is temperature and density. The earth's interior can be divided into the four layer. The first, the layer of the interior earth is divided into three, that is the crust, mantle and core. And the crust divided into two, that is the continental crust and oceanic crust. And mantle also divided into two, that is the upper mantle and lower mantle. And core is divided into outer core and inner core. So everything, crust, mantle and core, are divided into two. Okay. So first we look at the element, that is the crust, which is the inner side of the earth's surface. So crust is uh, upper layer of the earth. Uppermost layer of the earth's surface is in the solid states is called as a crust. The thickness of the crust is not the same everywhere. On an average, it is 30 to 35 kilometer. Here we have an experiment of the crust, and this is the picture of the lithosphere. Here is the crust, average of 30 kilometer, and then the mantle about the 2870 kilometer, that is solid mantle. And the lower mantle, upper mantle and lower mantle, total kilometers of the mantle is 2870 kilometer. And the inner core has a 3471 kilometer. The inner core, which is in a liquid form, and the earth center is about 6371 kilometer from the outer core liquid. Okay. So this pictures gives us an idea of the inner side of the earth. So we are a very very small part of the land where we lived, and the inner side of the earth is very vast. Okay. So here is the lithosphere part, which has a crust and a mantle. Lithosphere contains 100 kilometer from the surface to the inner side. Okay. So students, we we will continue with these lessons into the next lecture. But you must understand that we start these lessons in this lecture. Okay. So we will stop here.